And welcome back to Fonte Show. And today I'm still talking about business, and I'm gonna be the topic. I'm gonna be asking you a question today. I'm gonna ask us, Black people, how long are we gonna continue to kill our prophets? And what do I mean by that? You know, when Bob Marley sang this song, probably we read it or we interpreted it, literally, like prophets who are talking or religion and all that. But that is not what he's talking about. What he's talking about, how long are we going to stay there and allow our businesses to continue to crumble? We continue to allow people who sacrifice their time, their resources, their money to create opportunities in our communities. We allow them to crumble. We allow them to go under. We make it impossible for them to compete. We do not buy from our businesses. Why? Yet we come out and we say, oh, racism. We say people are not employing, Black people are not being employed. Unemployment is high. Unemployment rate is high in the Black communities. Poverty, all those kind of things. Let me tell you. Now, if we do not build up our businesses, if we do not create job opportunities for ourselves, nobody's going to do it for us. No human being is going to do it for us. Now, if we continue to complain, we continue to whine, we continue to mourn, 200,000 years later, Black people are still going to be at the lowest, at the bottom of the ladder. Let me tell you, our biggest threat is not racism. Our biggest threat is not religion. Our biggest threat is not Black, is not white people or any other race. Our biggest threat is us. Lack of unity, poverty, jealousy, greed. That is our biggest threat. And our biggest threat is our inability to build economy in our own community, to build up businesses that will create employment opportunities for our younger people. Because our biggest threat is that we do not teach our children the principles of building a business. If you are a Black preacher who claims to be woke, or whatever you will call it now, and you continue to preach racism, you continue to preach about hate, you are one of the problems. You are the problem. We cannot continue to go to the table of negotiation with a begging cup, and you come here and talk about equality, equal rights. Whose rights do you want to equal your own with when you don't bring anything to the table? When you're coming to beg. If you continue to beg at the negotiating table, we only get the crumbles. The leftovers, that's what we're continuing to get, and we don't have a choice. Now ask yourself, if you want to start a business or you're looking for an investor for your business, tell me one Black person who is willing or who has the money to invest in a Black business, in a business that will generate income, that will generate opportunities in the community, that will help build the community. Everybody's running a charity. Everybody's looking for a job. Now, let me ask you, let's take for instance now, in the Asian community, all their businesses are usually family businesses. Before they think of employing you, they would have employed their daughters, their sons, their cousins, their uncles. This is not racism. This is simply how it works. They will only employ you if there are things in the business which their own children are not able to do or don't want to do. Or if you are exceptional, that they really, really need you. And they will pay you whatever they want, because you yourself, you don't have a choice. You cannot stand on your own. Now, if we don't build our businesses up, if we don't buy from our businesses, I do not use the word support. If you watch my last video, you will see. I do not use the word support, because when you're buying from Tesco, you do not call it support. When you're going every morning to buy from the nearest off license in front of your house, you do not call it support. Even sometimes when you get there, they haven't opened, you will stand there and wait for them. But why do we make it difficult for Black businesses to start, to grow, to compete, to thrive? Yet we have the mouth to complain. We need to stop all these things and focus where our problems are. If you continue to preach hate, if you continue to preach fighting another race, fighting white people, fighting Asian people, fighting anybody, if you continue to preach against religion, against gender and all those things, and you're not talking of building economy, you're not talking of teaching our youths how to start a business and how to build up a business, a thriving business, and sustain a thriving business, then you are part of the problem, and you're only another racist who is playing a reverse racism. Now, can we focus on creating legacy, creating opportunity for our children, so that the next generation, they will continue from where we stopped? They will not continue from begging. They will not continue from the bottom. They will not continue from the scratch. Let us build something for them. Let us build stepping stone for our children. Yes, our forefathers made a mistake. We cannot continue to continue to be focusing on that. Yes, if we ask ourselves, if we look inwards, we will know that we have a contributing hand into our people going into slavery. And if at all we didn't contribute and somehow we went into slavery, we have to rise up above it. We need to start moving forward. Yes, it's our history. We're not going to forget it. We need not to forget it so that we do not do the same mistake again. We are not going to dwell on it because we want to continue to dwell on it. We want to remember it so that we don't make the same mistake again. Before somebody is conquered, you would have made a mistake. We need to find where is our weakness. We need to start looking into all our cultures that tell us that money is not good, or that money is not this and that. Yet we are being enslaved because of money every single day. If the West do not enslave us, the Asians will, the Arabs will. Look at all nations that are black nations. From Africa to Caribbean to any island, wherever black people are. Look at how poverty is killing us. Yet we don't want to sit down and go back to the drawing table and ask ourselves, what is actually the problem? As long as capitalism exists, as long as we are still in a capitalist system, we must learn the principles of building and sustaining a thriving business. Now, every day we complain that the mainstream media do not, give us the coverage that we need, do not give us positive coverage. Yet, we are the last people to subscribe to a newspaper, a magazine, a media that projects you. We are the last people to respect what our people do. The other day, one celebrity here was on the TV and blabbing, oh, there are no black doors, blah, blah, blah. Come on, who said there are no black doors? Is it that you're looking for black doors from a white person or an Asian to make a black doll for you? Whose responsibility is it to make a black doll? And this is a celebrity who has the money and connection to start up. Where there is a challenge, there is always an opportunity. Why do we not see those opportunities and go there? Why couldn't she invest in that area and say, okay, this is a gap here. There's a gap in this place. Let me target this market and get it. There's something called target audience in a business. It's not racism. It is not racism. Everything is not racism. When people do not target you, if you put yourself there, that is your problem. You are simply not their target. Mainstream media are individual businesses. They are people's businesses. They have their target audience. They have their agenda. They have what they want to achieve. You are not part of it. So can we please leave these people alone and focus on building something that works for you, and start becoming, so that we can become part of opinion-making people, influencing opinion. We cannot continue to moan and complain year in, year out, marching all the roads. Our blood of our children are being spilled everywhere. Every time the statistics is showing young people, young black people killing each other because they have nothing to do, because of poverty. It's not government. And our families, we keep on breaking down because of poverty. We need to learn how to grow businesses. We need to learn how to be patient. We need to learn how to, to be resilient. in building brands, building businesses, and sustaining a thriving business, so that we have the opportunity to create employment for our own children and stop chasing shadows. Thank you so much.